All right, guys. So let's continue. Recapping, being yourself is who you have to be. Give yourself permission to be yourself is what you gotta do. You are being cool, not doing cool. You're not copying other people's actions to be cool. Because you don't care about being cool, you care about being yourself. Being, not doing. You are a cool guy. Not you doing the actions of a cool guy. Because cool is subjective. Let the girl know right away you are interested in her. Let her know right away. Because think of a girl that you meet wherever, okay? Think of a girl that you meet wherever, and she just straight up tells you, don't try it. You're too short, you're too tall. Maybe she happened to see your dick, so you have a small dick. Appreciate her getting straight to the point than a girl that would waste your time. And we're talking even the nice girls that don't want to be rude. They'll laugh at your jokes, kind of. They will make it look like you are succeeding. And then in the end, reject you. Okay? You are being a cool guy. You're not trying to be a cool guy. Okay, what else was there? Be yourself, of course. Right away, let the girl know you're interested. Okay. Give yourself permission to be who you are. You like Star Trek? So find yourself a Star Trek girl. You like Star Wars? Find yourself a little Jedi in the corner there. Find yourself a little princess that you can call your own. Oh, what else was there? Give yourself... Oh, that's right. Be able to walk away from the girl when you see red flags, or if she like what's the word? If she denies you right away, okay, next. Have that kind of confidence. How many yeses do you need? 1. How many no's will you get? Maybe 100. But you only need 1 yes. And that leads into the next point. Okay? This is not just focus on getting the girl. This is also a good way for you to live life. Okay? What is it? Living in abundance. Okay? Living in abundance basically means you pick from, I guess I'll say, the creme de la creme. You pick from a huge selection of girls. And don't be afraid to do this, because you know what girls are doing? They're doing the exact same thing. They're picking from a huge selection of guys. Who are those guys? The orbiters. And then that's another thing. The orbiters, right? They're doing the exact same thing that you are doing. Right? And so, okay? And you don't want to be trapped in that, because that's near shady business, right? Or if you're okay with that, then by all means. Maybe at that time you really made yourself a friend. And you'd be surprised, even though you let the girl know you're interested in her, she is down to be your friend. My own example, right? I've let plenty of girls know that I was interested. And then we went on third and fourth dates. And some of them now are now acquaintances, right? And then the ones I have now with me, you know, they may have their boyfriends. So it's like I can tell them straight out I love them, and they say I love you back. One of them has a boyfriend. One of them's divorced. One of them is like just turned 18. She's actually 19 now. Okay, and these are all girls that are okay with me, like, telling them I love them. Guess what? You know what they did? They told me back right away. I love you back. Okay, so here, living in abundance. And you can take that however you want to. Living in abundance of girls. Living in abundance of sex. Living in abundance of friends. All the girls do it. Again, orbiters. They are in abundance, so the girls are always testing them, trying to figure out. Even the ones that say they're not looking for a man, subconsciously they are. Especially if the guy can make her feel a certain way. Laughter is always good. Laughter is always good. Make a girl laugh. She'll be interested in hearing more of what you have to say. Confidence has to ooze out of you. And the confidence, I don't mean like being a prick. The confidence is just you being a cool guy and you are okay in your skin. That's the kind of confidence I'm trying to talk to you about. It's not putting down other guys. It's not putting her down, because that's called negging. And I don't use negging at all. Although it could work. I mean, it's a tactic out there. And it has worked for some of these guys. Negging. Look it up. You are living in abundance. I'll say that as often as I want to in this video. Living in abundance of girls. This is where you have to pay attention to what turns you off. Pay attention to your red flags. Okay? Is she a flirty girl? Me personally, I really don't care if she gives other guys hugs. I'm not gonna get all jealous if she does talk to another guy. I might just look and see if the guy's gonna hit on her, because I'm practicing my RAS. I do it all the time when I'm teaching Taekwondo. Several times I see the kid who looks at my assistants, happen to be female, who looks at my assistants and like, oh my god, you like her, oh my goodness, oh, you like her. And you know, nowadays I just keep it to myself, unless they're teens, and then I'll kind of bring it out. Every case is like, you know, case by case, right? So, but to another guy, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. And hopefully he practices what he preaches, right? I hope that he doesn't go around hugging other girls. Just his mate. You know, there's always two sides to an argument. There's always two sides to a coin. Right? There's always two sides. The hypocrites don't deserve a girl that only hugged them. Only hug the guy. And here they go off and they're going to like flirt and hug other girls. No, you practice what you preach. That's just fair. Okay? That's just fair. Even if he has to hush the girl. I said, no, I don't want to talk to you. He better be fair if he treats a girl like that. Okay, I'm getting off to a tangent right now. But that's the idea of fairness, okay? You have to know yourself. You have to know what you accept as proper behavior and what you won't accept. Hence the hugging issue. Okay? Me, my girl can hug all the guys she wants, but then, she's going home with me. Living in scarcity. A lot of us do that. That's why some of us self-hating guys, we hate the world. That's why terms like incel and simp are out there. Incel, involuntary celibate. Simp, simpleton. But they both mean the simplest guy who does not get girls. That's a highly general statement, but that's how I'm going to explain to you. They're just simple guys who don't know what they want, who don't show confidence in front of women. That's why those terms exist. Incel, involuntary celibate. Or else, if they could just learn to interact with women on a regular basis and be themselves, they can land a chick. Or they can make 50 new friends. You know what I mean? And with those friends, it comes reinforcement. One of my earlier examples to you, there's a guy going around to girl, and like bombing, boom, crash and burn. But once he gets a girl, and she's like, even if she's halfway pretty, the other girls will see it, like maybe even the really hot ones, and they're gonna wonder why. Did I miss something with that guy? Why is she talking to him? Maybe I missed something. Let me go see and talk to this guy. And you know what? If that guy is also halfway decent, he will say, no, I'm talking to her. And maybe just a little salt on the wound. You had your chance and you turned me down. That's the word I'm trying to use. Turn him down. And they're either going to continue to pursue him, or they're like, whatever, and then walk away. You don't want those girls. But here we go. More about scarcity. Guys, we live in scarcity. What does that really mean? You fall in love with the girl that gives you attention. Listen to me about that one. You're going to fall in love with the one girl that gives you attention. I did it 5 times. There's 2 I'm not going to admit to right now. But you fall in love with them because they're the only ones that show you affection. Maybe they're the ones that like to hug all the guys in their group. So she's that type. You get head over heels for this girl, but she goes and hugs other guys. And you know what? That pisses you off because you live in scarcity. Scarcity means scarce. Nothing. And that's why girls get so many orbiters. I'm willing to bet more than 80% of those orbiters live in scarcity. I knew a girl, her name was Cry. And in a conversation we had, when she broke up with her boyfriend, wait, let me describe Cry. Cry was a girl that was happy-go-lucky. She will hug you. She always smiled at you. And maybe she was in the know, or maybe she didn't know how she made these guys feel. They all felt a connection to Cry. K-R-Y, Cry. Her name is Crystal. They all felt a connection to cry because she hugged them, gave them a high five, smiled at them constantly because she was a big smiler. Smiled at them constantly, and you know what? When she broke up with her boyfriend, oh my God, she told me. She even showed me some of the text. She knew I was interested in her, but she had a boyfriend, so I just became her friend. See how that works? She showed me the text. Hey, Cry, I know that you're not with your boyfriend anymore, so I was wondering if you want to go get coffee. You want to go get dinner. You want to go get lunch. You want to get breakfast. Her phone was swamped with it. All these invitations to go out because she was no longer with her boyfriend. She eventually married and now has a baby. But man, really pretty girl. No boyfriend. Woomph. All these guys that felt a connection with her, they wanted her. They shot their shot, so you have to give them credit for that. But she turned down so many guys. So many. And that's not what you want to do. Don't live in scarcity. Live in abundance. Meet hundreds, thousands of women. Thousands of them. Meet them all. Approach them all. Talk to them all. When this virus is done. Talk to them all. Treat them all the same. Don't treat the ones that you like any different from the ones that are just there because they're there. You treat them all the same. Live in abundance, not scarcity. If there's one girl that you really like and you treat her different from the other girls, she's gonna know it. Absolutely, she'll know it. She'll feel something different coming from you. If you are the guy that says, I wanna fuck that girl, I wanna fuck that girl, I wanna fuck that girl, and you are friends with them, you know what you have to do to the girl that you like? You gotta say the same thing. I wanna fuck that girl. You treat them all the same. No one girl is going to be put higher on a pedestal. They're all equal to you. You're equal to them. And you treat them all equally. Because you are living in abundance, not scarcity. So when I confessed to the first girl I fell in love with, that was a big heartbreak because she said no. And after that, guess what? I didn't want to talk to any more girls because I lived in scarcity, live in abundance. Let's get away from girls for a while. You go to a candy shop. You are looking at abundance, an abundance of candies. And then you pick the Kit Kat because you like Kit Kats. So you pick Kit Kat. But you have such abundance of candy, you have so many choices. And it sounds bad, but you've got to do that when it comes to girls too. You've got to live in abundance. So I'm repeating myself now. Because I want to drill it into your head how multiple examples of scarcity. You might not even know that you're living in scarcity. And you know what that makes you? An incel. A simp. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Only you will do that to yourself. I like to just get on a forum for incels and simps and just read. Read how self-hating they are. Read how, man, this girl didn't give me a fucking chance, man. I'm a nice guy, man. Oh my God. Go on Reddit and read nice guys and then read nice girls. And you tell me if you cringe after reading those stories. Go on Reddit. Well, gentlemen, I'm going to keep on going. Thank you for listening, and I wish you luck.